myopic. Nobody was stopping you. You were focused.
Jay, there's a level we have to reach, game in and game out. Gamers know what it's about. It's Klay Thompson with the rock. To Curry. Here's a chance from long range. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Irving not getting the bounce. And it's Green, 4-2.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
And a whistle.
A simple touchdown.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
Hayward. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Boston with the basketball. Warriors come away with it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Count the basket inside.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Driving right to the basket. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Pass taken away by the Celtics. Great pass to set it up. Irving buries the three. He's too good to leave that open. If he keeps playing like this, we all may believe that the earth is indeed flat.
And that's what you love about Kyrie. He's constantly probing. He's probing on the court by maintaining his dribble, and then also probing off the court with saying lines like the earth is flat. The fact that that was on the cover of every magazine, the headline of every social media title, goes to show you that Kyrie is great at hijacking your amygdala both on and off the court.
Hayward to Horford. Over to the right side. Here comes the screen. Irving no good with the shot there. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Buries it on the catch and shoot. Now the Celtics going to use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. New blood coming in for both sides.
Subbing in for the Golden State Warriors.
Almost, and he's not getting the call.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Ball's controlled by Boston. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
First foul in the last 2 minutes. Substitutions, Boston. Stepping in for Golden State, number 34, Sean Livingston.
Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. It'll stay Celtic basketball. Hayward. Rozier. And it's Curry who grabs the board. To Thompson. To Curry. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Runners good there.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Celtics have it. To Hayward. Warriors come up with it. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Lead is 12. To Shaun Livingston. Beyond the arc for three. Livingston can't get that one to go. Defense is all over him. Off the assist.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Whoops, that won't go. Rozier into the front court. Down a dozen. Rozier shot no good. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Unable to connect on the free throw. Those shots today have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get one or two to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
That ends the first quarter. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's Steph at the controls. Goes to the left side. Jumper's good. Irving into the front court. His guys trail by 13. Irving to Marcus Smart. To Jaylen Brown. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Curry to bring it up. It's an 11-point game. Curry, and he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again. Jay, he might be small, but against... bigger and more athletic guards. How does he find a way to get it done?
Well, how about this? Last year, he shot 42% from behind the three-point line. That's his second lowest three-point shooting field goal percentage since he's been in the league. That's called first-class problems. And what that does, every time you step your foot over half court with unlimited range, it forces the defense to pick you up even quicker, which allows him way more room to operate on the offensive end.
Oops, he missed the first one. Misses the second as well. To Curry. Here's Curry with it up top. We're a minute into the second quarter. To Cousins. It goes down.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Irving Brings the ball up court. It's blocked by Boogie.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Morris's shot won't go down. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Marcus Smart. Had a chance, but it's no good.
From the player that just missed that shot, just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball down on the ground and drive to the rim.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Down a bundle. The pass set it all up.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Curry into the front court. His guys leading by 14. And scores. Strong take.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Teams
tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Substitutions. Golden State.
Nice finish at the rim. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Irving to Horford. Irving. Shot by Kyrie, no good. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys holding the big lead. From long range. That's out of his range and no good. Hayward. Shot by Hayward, no good. McCaw into the front court. He'll run the offense. Can't connect. Works it. The drive right to the basket. His man was close, but he finds a way to score.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Irving to Hayward. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Creates the space to bury the three on the step back.
There is no doubt about it, Ed. This is the best isolation weapon versus lockdown defenders ever made.
So tough to guard on that trip. Bell to McCaw. 4-3. Shakes free and hits.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions.
Boston Celtics. Number 12, Terry Rozier. 1 minute left in the second quarter.
Kyrie Irving for two, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
No fading on that shot, strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Trying to cash in. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. To Durant. McCall to Durant. Has a chance. Short jumper off the mark.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Inside, he scores.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Corner three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
At halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Celtics have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Bench points.
The Boston Celtics had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
Steph Curry was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone. What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in that first half. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Curry with the ball. Lets it fly from long range. Good offense, beating good defense. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit it.
Thompson, no good. That's great defense. Gets it in the left corner. Oh, blocked by Green. Hayward.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Irving, they need something to go down. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Durant across the timeline. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Durant. Irving with the basketball. Trailing by 15 to Irving. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Durant with the basketball up top. The lead is 15. Green. Hand in his face. Still hits. You don't see that very often.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Irving. And the finish. Slam dunk.
Jason Tatum finished third amongst all rookies in Rookie of the Year voting. But I say to you this, I agree with what Jaylen Brown had to say. If it was a one-on-one battle, who you taking, Jason Tatum or Donovan Mitchell? Jason Tatum or Ben Simmons? I take JT every time.
Kyrie across the timeline. His guys down big. Rises for the slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a problem city.
They work it down to Cousins. Slam dunk.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Turned away by Cousins.
And it's not just about blocking shots. It's about the physicality of the game. How about on all these down screens, your bigs are bumping these guys off the screen, allowing you to catch up to the play defensively. That's why you're playing so well.
Hayward to Irving. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Cousins up to block the shot.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Fires the three. Rebound Horford. Hayward to Rozier. To Hayward. To Rozier. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. To Shaun Livingston. To Cousins. Durant. Gets to the basket and scores. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
To Durant. To Cousins. Fires the three, and DeMarcus Cousins buries the three with a hand in his face.
Look, I'm not the one to hate. I'm the prime example of a bad decision that turned out well.
Celtics have it. Hayward. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
Yeah, if I'm the teammate of that guy that just got scored on, I'm telling him on my way back down the floor, look, I appreciate you being there, but I need you to really be there. I need you to be more engaged and give more effort on the defensive end. That's the only way we're going to win this game.
And he can't convert the free throw. Bell to Cousins. Missed that one. The defender was all over him. Rozier with it. Looking to make something happen. To Marcus Smart. That's blocked by Durant.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
For three. That's not his range. It's no good. Here's a chance from long range. Missed it. That ends the third quarter. The Warriors with a commanding lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Has a look. Kyrie with a shot, no good.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
A shot by Durant that's no good. Warriors come away with it.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
And finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of them.
Boston with the basketball. To Irving. Driving right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Durant across the timeline. His guy, and watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Here's Irving into the front court. Down a bundle. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. KD with the rock. Turns and slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. Irving off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Stuffs it down with authority.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Time to shuffle things up.
Into the game for Boston, number 12,
Rozier got it to go on the step back. Jay, he found a way.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. Few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the 3.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Horford to Rozier. To Hayward. Trying to cash in. Hayward unable to connect. Curry. Smothering D. To Horford. And they called a foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Nope. First one does not go. No good. Missed them both. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys holding the big lead. Durant to Curry. Going to launch beyond the arc. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Up 5 seconds. Hayward. Rozier. It's good. That's the shot they wanted him to take.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Durant. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. Beyond the arc for three. Man, that was a tough shot.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Knocked loose. Horford's shot won't fall. Inside, he scores.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Hayward to Jaylen Brown. Hayward to Jaylen Brown. Hayward. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end. Thompson.
No fading on that shot. Strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. Thompson. Not easy.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Hayward. Hayward with a shot, no good. Terrific vision. Lobs it up. Hayward knocks it down from mid-range.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. High fives all around. This game is well in hand in the final minute. Durant. Off the mark. No good. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Gets off the three. At the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors put their opponents away in a blowout. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. The Celtics seemed to lose their edge as the game got out of hand. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Field goals.
The Golden State Warriors were allowed a few missteps because of how much better they shot the ball when compared to the opposition. They were rewarded for their accuracy for sure.
player of the game.
Kevin Durant seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again, he kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.